I doubt there's anyone in Sao Paulo who's unaware of this match. The build-up has been so fervent, so fanatical, and the expectations are reaching fever pitch. It is Corinthians versus Palmeiras, and it is going to be quite the showdown. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
As you can see, we've already started here. Pride, tradition, the game neither dares lose.
Well, having experience of games like this, Peter, getting the balance right between aggression and discipline is always key. Yeah, of course you want to make your presence felt, but not for the wrong reasons.
Played into space. He's through here. Casillas breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. That looks a decent ball.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Zola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Back into the middle. Pelé. And the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
To force a breakthrough here. Pirlo conjures time and space where few can. That's clever. Del Piero unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Marquez. Zola. Edmilson. Passes short and sharp, and he's picked out the run. Nice interception, well timed. Pelé, Platini, Zola. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Del Piero! And he can clear it away. And Del Piero! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Corinthians really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pedri. Great vision. Platini. Platini! Oh, nearly. Thuram. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, well spotted, had to be at his very sharpest there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Platini. And it's Pedri. Oh, it's Del Piero. Tries to play, shapes to shoot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
Ibrahimovic deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Turan clears it away. Palmeiras have the chance to go the other way. Pirlo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Palmeiras have got it back and they'll have another go.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
He's shifting through the gears here. And he shoots! They want to be quick to recover this. Decent progress down the left. And Sola! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Nice defending, it's got the job done. Oh, just skips past his man. He's coming. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
This possibly the last play of the half. Terrific header! It's run loose, who's going to get there? And it's Pedri. Now, who's Latini? Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Palmeiras have their third corner. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retreat. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we reach the halfway point.
Palmeiras really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, it's been a proper derby so far, no doubt about that. Intense and utterly captivating. Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. Here we go again.
Palmeiras clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going.
And a chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So their fourth quarter of the game. Climbs up big! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Mbappe, there's the shot! Mbappe! Irrepressible! A finish right from the top draw! The breakthrough strike!
Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And he's managed to get free. Cleared away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
No, that's been intercepted. Difera. So the team separated just by the one goal, which came early in the second period. And the score is 1-0. So we've reached the hour mark. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
This looks promising. Oh, that's a very decent chance! He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest, real cut and thrust.
Palmeiras are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
And you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Zola being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Del Piero. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot!
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Mbappe gets flagged offside.
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Camisa 11, camisa 13,
Palmeiras
camisa 22,
still have the cards to affect this game.
camisa 19, deixando o campo para a entrada de camisa
It's a little off
77,
target.
camisa 9,
Palmeiras are looking to break at pace.
camisa 18, Camisa 8.
Well,
Camisa
quality
10.
clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Albert Ferrer spots it and intercepts. Pullet puts his foot on the gas. Now there's he's having a shot! And now it's, he's been caught on it here. He's in a great position here. Can he finish?
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Pullet. And here's Pato. He's picked his way through. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the counter is on. That's good vision. Oh, super ball. It's Pele! Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And this goes for a shot! It's hit the upright. That'll be a throw-in. He's given it away. Oh, well played. Rui Costa. Pele. Now it's Pato. And it's Hullet. Offside that time. Pele. Pirlo. It's Rui Costa. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Teremos 3
Rafinha
minutos de
hustling down that
acréscimo.
right flank. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. And no, he's seen through all of that. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Rafinha. And we're done. Palmeiras are chirpy, cheerful and contented. It was a comprehensive display throughout, and their tactician-in-chief can draw great satisfaction from it. The end of the game. Reflections?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. Well, it was 2014 that Corinthians relocated to this high-tech arena. This the ultimate demonstration of their power as a club revered amongst the world's supporters. Their fan base believed to be somewhere in the region of 30 million people. So bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there.
Can he finish? That's another chance. A real chance and a real let-off. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best of his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them. And he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Costa tries to get it clear. It's been a pretty high-octane start, at least from one side's perspective.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Smartly reclaimed.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Can he get onto this? He's being urged to shoot. A good-looking ball. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Out to the right. And he welcomes it in. Brilliantly cut out. Platini. Still goalless. Palmeiras disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Pinches it off him.
Ibrahimovic really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And he's let fly. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, it wasn't the best pass, was it? The apologetic look says it all, really. He knows he could have got his team in real trouble then.
Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Edmilson. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
In with the challenge. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Van Dijk. Here's a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Edmilson. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Edmilson. Pedri. Difera. Corinthians trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Rafael Varane. Turan. It's Michel Platini. Good take. And Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action. And this is a chance! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Turan is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Can he get on the end of this? Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. He's picked his way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. And Dijk with the slide tackle there. Del Piero was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. And it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. So we reached the halfway point.
Palmeiras really did turn up the tempo at the end of the half, and while they'll be disappointed not to have broken through, obviously, the chances will come, provided they can keep producing good spells. It's been a half with significantly more positives than negatives, I feel.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. Here we go again.
Palmeiras have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually...
Takes a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. keeps it clear. Now it's Pele, picked out brilliantly. And that is expertly dealt with. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, good spread. Might be danger here.
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Corinthians are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
And a chance! We've got a goal! They're level in a trice!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less.
Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Quickly taken.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Kaká did well to emerge with the ball. It's a contest to keep an eye on.
60.179 espectadores.
Shot a goal! Goal! Corinthians! And they're back in front. That is so good. Such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That
Messi is on his... And the shot! Edmilson. Now Platini. Platini carries the ball down the right. Rui Costa. Van Dijk. And it's Maldini. Zola is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. Palmeiras really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now, can they get him away? Rui Costa can so cleverly bypass the press. Just about up to 75 minutes. Platini looking to penetrate opposition lines. Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. Big chance! And that could have brought them level.
Platini was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop!
Substituição no time do Corinthians.
Palmeiras have their
Camisa
third
22,
corner.
camisa 8, camisa 11. Camisa 13. Camisa 19.
Trying to spin that positively. I certainly can't.
Camisa 77. Camisa 5. Camisa 9.
Palmeiras really might just end up kicking themselves
Camisa
after that.
18.
That could well have been it.
Camisa 90. Teremos uma substituição.
This is Eto. Van Dijk. That's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's Thuram. Closing it. He's having a shot! So close to drawing level.
Well, you'd really expect him to hit the target from there.
Palmeiras get their fourth corner. Phillips with the clearance. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And now they can spring out of defence. Goes for the shot! A whisker high.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Thuram. It's Van Dijk.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
And here's Rafinha. And he has been fouled there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Van Dijk. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe.
Teremos
He's
5
got away.
minutos de acréscimo.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. Pirlo ready to try one.
Well, to be honest, he thrives on this type of opportunity. Training ground rehearsals make him see these situations as a welcome challenge.
Pirlo! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Marquez. Thuram. Rafinha looking to be a menace in the final third. And he is going into that little black book.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Mbappe. A heavy challenge. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Oh, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Marquez. Can he get it through? Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good... And the shot! Bebeto is flagged offside. That's at the end. Palmeiras can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short. against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
Yeah, well, I've been on the losing side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin, a very good evening to you all. So the gloves are off as two of Sao Paulo's biggest beasts prepare to do battle. Corinthians and Palmeiras have plenty of history, plenty of titles and silverware between them. You can just feel the electricity in the air here. This is one highly charged occasion. The great team, the people's team, that is what Corinthians have come to be called over the years. And this, of course, is the ultimate sanctuary for those who only see black and white. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
Platini. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Rafael Varane.
Decent chance! Messi. Kaká running with the ball. And that is as far as they're going to go. It's a promising position. Turns and goes back. Rui Costa. It's a really well-measured ball. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's come to nothing. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. And it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, whether they've been allowed to set the standards or not, they're setting them, and a goal has to follow.
Edmilson. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. It's a delicate pass. Marquez with the clearance. There will be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Still goalless at the moment. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Difera, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Kaká. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's Kaká. That has been cut short.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
It's a little off target. It's a promising run he's making on the right. Zola. Edmilson. Palmeiras looking to pass their way through. Pelé going face-to-face with his great rival. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Edmilson. And the counter is on. Mbappe, always looking for that half a chance. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's. There's a sharp little ball here. Pedri gets flagged offside. Tries to pass it through. It's Ibrahimovic! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Oh, he's really looking like he's on the very top of his game here.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Marquez. Zola. Now it's Mbappe. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Foot in. That's a good run down the left. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. It's run loose here. Vicious ball here. And this is Ibrahimovic. Back into the middle. Ibrahimovic. Casillas claims comfortable. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Corinthians clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And here's Mbappe. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well played, well played. Messi. Van Dijk. So deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now it's Mbappe. Difera does really well to win the ball there. There's a quick free kick. And this is Zola. Mbappe. We've seen that early. And the referee brings the first half to a close. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, it's been watchable and enjoyable. We certainly had a vibrant start, and if we were going to see a goal, it should have come then. But the odds are favourable for this second half.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I suppose from a defensive perspective, Peter, neither manager can be too unhappy. I just wonder which team is going to up the ante first.
And the shot! Oh, nice touch. Pedri. Ibrahimovic. Edmils is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Pele. And it's Pedri. And Del Piero. Pirlo. Marquez kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Edmils. Pedri. Palmeiras finding their passes. Zola being hunted in packs.
Yeah, what they've got to realise, Peter, is that...
Zola! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Taking no chances there, just eases him off the ball, and now they can spring out of defence. Ibrahimovic looks to get on the end of this.
Público presente na partida de hoje, 61.052
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, they've broken out here, and this could be the moment. Varane cuts out the pass. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. And it's Michel Platini. Aims beyond the defence. Goes for a shot! It's in! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Camisa 9.
Palmeiras penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Corinthians have got it back and they'll have another go.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue.
And Messi! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
Marquez. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Looking for the run. Now it's Pelé, and he's worked it through. Oh, that's a fine interception. Rui Costa. Great defending, strong and determined.
Substituição no time do Corinthians. Camisa 11, camisa 8, camisa 13, camisa 19,
Tries to play it
camisa
through,
22.
and he's onside.
Deixando o campo para a entrada
Defending
de
of the
camisa
desperate
9,
variety.
Alexandre Pato, camisa 90,
Bebeto.
camisa
Oh, well
18,
played.
camisa 10, camisa
Shoots.
77.
He scores! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that two-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Corinthians needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Rafinha tries making a foray down the right. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff, this is promising. Chance, surely! It's bounced back off the post. No, he refuses to take the bait. Albert Ferrer did well to emerge with the ball.
Teremos
That's a
3
contest to
minutos
keep
de
an eye on.
acréscimo.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. Now he's got space here. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. Oh, that's nice. Pelé. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.